Hey everyone, today we're going to be exploring the brand new employee lounge at the newly renovated 590 Madison Avenue, which is now home to Apollo Global, as well as the Corcoran Group. Apollo Global just recently signed a lease for over 100,000 square feet of office space at 590 Madison. The building used to be the headquarters for IBM. Now, IBM still has a presence in the building, but a much, much smaller presence. The Corcoran Group is a real estate broker who encompasses the 8th floor of 590 Madison. This is what you would consider a Class A office tower right on the corner of Madison Avenue and 57th Street. And the landlord has put a lot of work into renovating the building and putting in some pretty state-of-the-art amenities for the employees to enjoy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head inside to the 3rd floor and check out the employee lounge at 590 Madison. We'll see you all up there. Okay, this is the brand new employee lounge at 590 Madison Avenue. This encompasses the entire 3rd floor, and it just opened about 2 months ago. You can see here it says, "Welcome to the Madison Avenue Club." You have the Nook, conference rooms, an outdoor terrace, and a golf lounge. Right as you come off the elevators, you have this really nice space to kind of collaborate with your coworkers. This also looks over the atrium. We have this very unique fireplace here. Very modern. They've managed to elevate the ceiling heights as well. Kind of gives off a little bit of a WeWork style vibe. And I'll give you one more look at the fireplace. Now here at 590 Madison Avenue, the main anchor tenant is Apollo Global. They are a massive player in the private equity space, and they are also publicly traded under the ticker symbol APO. You also have the cafeteria menu here, and a big conference room. This is the 590 Madison conference room, so if one of the tenants wanted to rent it out, they could do so here for conferences and things like that. And then again, looking back this way, you have another nice desk. And this is the atrium that connects to Trump Tower. So if you go right downstairs, in this entrance right here, if I zoom in, from the hours of 8 a.m. until 10 p.m., you were able to access Trump Tower. I'll go ahead and quickly show you the kitchen, which is my personal favorite feature of the new lounge. It is called the Nook. You have an entire restaurant back here. You could order coffee. Different snacks and things that you could grab and purchase. This is the coffee bar here. You'll also have hot food laid out right here during the day. They have a few warming ovens here, an espresso machine for different coffees and things like that. I'll zoom up on our lunch menu for you. So in theory, you never really have to leave the office because we have everything that we need in the building. You have more snacks for purchase over here. You have the refrigerator where you can grab drinks and salads and things like that. Now, one of the main reasons why I'm highlighting this for all of you is because we've been talking about this massive shift of return to the office in New York City. And we're actually at 5-year lows in terms of vacancies in New York City in the commercial real estate market. And if you've been watching the news, you would be thinking the exact opposite. But leasing activity in New York has been exceptionally strong, particularly in these Class A office towers, these trophy towers. So you're seeing a lot of these big businesses ditch their space in some of the older Class B and Class C office towers, and they're opting to spend more money on upgraded amenities for their employees. And 590 Madison is definitely another example. The boardroom here will quickly showcase this for you. Very nicely designed. Once again, you could book this. So if you have big clients coming in and you want to maybe cater a lunch or something like that, a working business lunch, you could do so right here. And then, of course, you have this great view overlooking the atrium. You'll see a lot of employees, eating lunch, grabbing coffee here at the espresso bar. And we have direct access into Trump Tower. So as you can see, it's going to be very difficult for some of the older office buildings to compete with these Class A amenities. Again, Apollo Global just signed a little over 100,000 square feet of space here. You also have the corporate headquarters of the Corcoran Group and Corcoran Sunshine, so the top real estate brokers in the city that work on the most expensive real estate deals, they're working here. Now behind this door, you have what's called the study or the library. And this is where I spend a lot of time during the day on calls and things like that. You have a lounging area to the left. You have an entire workstation to the right, a built-in library, beautiful recessed lighting, plenty of outlets if you want to plug in your computers, your laptops, and whatnot. And of course, you have high-speed Wi-Fi. And yet again, overlooking that atrium. And this street, I don't know if you could see it, but it's closed off because that's the street that will bring you to the main entrance of the Trump Tower condominiums. We'll now exit the library or the Nook, and we'll go ahead and check out one of the other common spaces, as well as the golf simulator. To the right, you have the clubhouse. Beautiful luxury furnishings. Kind of gives off that WeWork style vibe. I'm a big fan of the interior design here, as well as the fixtures and the finishes. A few of our neighbors not too far away from us at Park Avenue, such as 270 Park, have similar amenities, if not better amenities. That's yet another Class A office tower. Here you have an open bar, so if you wanted to rent this out for a company happy hour or something like that, you could do it. Now Citadel and Citadel Securities, in partnership with Vornado, is set to start construction on their $4 billion office tower at 350 Park Avenue. So in my view, the New York City commercial real estate market is on the upswing in terms of the trophy Class A properties. Additional workspace over there. But now we'll check out the grounds, which is a golf simulator. Again, if you want to have a corporate outing or a corporate event, you could feel free to book the golf simulator here while you have a happy hour event over there. It's going to be interesting to see this massive shift, similar to what we saw in the condominium market, where all of these luxury condos and all these luxury rental apartments are stepping over each other to see who could build the most impressive amenities. And after the pandemic, you're starting to see that same exact sentiment come into the office market. So employees are going to continue to have a much better experience. I would take you guys up to the roof, but unfortunately, the roof is closed because it's almost 11 o'clock at night. We'll take one more quick walkthrough. I'll show you down here. The restrooms are pretty impressive. These restrooms actually remind me of the bathrooms at the Park Hyatt, New York at 157. Here in the back you have the kitchen. So if you want to cater meals or something like that, we have a full chef's kitchen in the back. And down this wing, you have all of the restrooms, which is going to sound a little weird, but it's really one of my favorite parts about this new development. Marble all throughout, really nice tile, very private and very clean restrooms for the employees. And they're quite spacious too. Very high quality design. This loops you right back around to the kitchen. And then these are the elevators back up to the office. I have one last thing to show everybody as we pass through the common space once again. Here you're going to have the upper level for the terrace if you want to get some work done or hang out outside. Beautiful roof deck overlooking Billionaires Row. And these are private meeting rooms and phone rooms, similar to what you would have at a WeWork office. And this is looking down into the atrium again. And this is the lobby of our building, 590 Madison. And this could be like a hybrid event space. And then you have more storage down the hall. So let me know what you guys think of the brand new 590 Madison Avenue Employee Lounge for Corcoran and Apollo Global. We'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for joining. Take care.